Hi, I'm Pablo. I'm an illustrator and a storyteller and a graphic designer and a game designer, and I'm a dad, and I have ADHD, and I'm trying to make a thing. Now, I've been cosplaying as a creative professional for over 15 years, and nobody's caught me yet, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. I've worked on children's books, I've developed games and creative projects with friends, I've launched Kickstarters, both successful and not, I've built brands for companies big and small, I've made content and developed creative strategies and art for lots of other folks to help bring their visions to life, and now it's my turn. I want to make a game. I want to tell a story, and I'm going to record myself doing this for as long as it takes to get it done, and hopefully you guys will come along for the ride. I have a pretty specific goal, and that's to create opportunities for friends and families to get together at the table and make some memories. That could be spending time together playing games, or making some art, or just reading stories and using their imagination and creativity. Anything to ignite that spark that we all have inside of us, to tell stories and just have fun. And maybe while we're at it, we can explore some deeper stuff. Maybe we can learn some critical thinking skills and problem solving skills. Maybe create some moments where folks can learn and share and experience empathy for each other or their characters or other creatures and players. All while exploring some classic tropes and archetypes of high fantasy, which I personally love. I'm so excited to finally bring this thing to the world that I've been thinking about for so long. It's become so massive. It's like an impossible task in my brain, and maybe you can relate. There's a lot of people that I really admire who've given me advice on this stuff, like on creative pursuits. And there's a couple that stuck with me. There's one person, he's a writer and a game developer and designer. And somebody asked him advice on becoming a writer. And he said, I'll never forget it. He said, "You're wasting time not getting better at it now. Just start. It's not gonna be perfect. Probably not even gonna be good, but just get going now. The longer that you wait, you're just not getting better at it." So that's what I'm doing here. I wanna start. I wanna get going and hopefully get better as I go. Another person, an illustrator and a really good friend of mine, somebody asked him about creative pursuits and a creative career, and he wanted advice on how to get started and how to be successful. And similarly, he said, what would happen if you start talking about the idea that you have right now? Like wherever you are in the process, just start talking about it. Get some accountability. Just dump your thoughts out into the world and start working. If you wait to get started, you'll just never get moving, and rolling stone gathers no moss or whatever. So that's what I'm here for. I want to make a game and I want to tell you about it. I want to make a game that has lots of options to play, players of all ages to play cooperatively or competitively, and maybe even narratively. It's a lot. Right now, the idea is to make a tile-laying dungeon crawling game that offers some fun resource management mechanics with lots of ways to resolve encounters. I want to tell you about my inspiration for the game, about my previous experiences with making a game. We're going to be making art, we're going to be doing graphic design, we're going to be creating prototypes, and we're going to be playtesting this thing a lot. And I'll report back on that process right here. It's probably not going to be perfect, and it's probably going to change a lot. But that's kind of what I'm here for, to develop this idea and force it out of my brain. I also don't know what I'm doing with this channel. I don't know what it should be called. Should this just be my name? Should it be the name that I had in mind for the game? I don't know, but we'll figure that all out as we go. Like anything, it's going to take a while to build, but I'm here to build it and hopefully build it with you. By the end of this process, we'll have a fun game that you and your family and your friends will be able to sit down at the table and play and enjoy some stories that ignite your imagination and creativity and maybe make some memories. The last thing we're going to do here, which really is kind of the first, is set some deadlines, set some goals, because I have ADHD and I'm a creative person and I want to do a million things, and if I don't set some goals and some timelines, like making this video right now with you, then I'm not going to do anything. The goal, you see I'm already setting goals, is to pick one thing each month, an achievable intention that I'm going to work on and report back here. My session 0 video is up. It's the perfect place to start on this journey with me. It's getting all of that noise out of your head and taking that first step. I'm calling it market research. Anyways, I'm moving. I'm setting goals. And we're going to make a game. And I hope you stick around for it. You know how the internet works. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. And keep me accountable. Find me on other places on the internet if you want to go deeper. And let me know what you want to learn about. But until then, see you, bye.